They. Oh!
No way!
No!
Look at the refs.
What's up, guys?
Connor, give him your seat.
Connor.
Rob, man.
Here. What's up, Rob?
It's Ref Rob.
Ref Rob.
Oh my God.
All right, Ref Rob's here.
Motherfucking Ref Rob.
Ref Rob's right here. Get that mic in front of him there, Connor. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right.
I got to give me a bobblehead, man, to me.
You got a bobblehead?
No, but I want one.
Okay. All right.
We got to get you
It's
one.
like a goal in life to have a bobblehead, man.
Yeah, it was one of mine too. I almost wore that exact same thing today.
I man.
What's up with the Monday yellow? Just making a statement.
Just no statement. Just like bright colors, man.
Do you?
Yeah. Warm day. I almost wore shorts. I wanted to, but I'm here, guys.
Nice.
Thanks for having me.
You made the trip over from Indy today?
I did. I
Are
came
you
from Indy this morning.
You're an Indianapolis guy or general state of Indiana?
Yeah, I live in Indy. And I've been in Indy for a while, 20 years. So yeah, we've been there a while. Yeah.
Well, let's just dive into that right now. So you've gone viral on TikTok. Your TikTok is awesome and it's great. That's where I found you, and I'm a big fan. We watch your clips on the show a lot.
I appreciate it.
And so you've been doing college, some small college, high school, AAU basketball around the Indy area for 20 years.
20 years. That's where I started reffing at. Yep. And then, I also work do the Fever practices, and I've been with the Pacers for 12 years.
Have you ever had to get up in Caitlin Clark's face?
You know what? Caitlin was so laid back last year. I was ready for it because, as you guys know, Caitlin kind of, especially at Iowa, complained a lot to the officials. Mm-hmm. And
so you were ready for her?
I was ready for her. And the funny thing is, I told her one day, I said, Caitlin, I think, do you guys remember the game? I don't remember what game it was, when her dad last year was basically telling her to shut up and play.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Right.
So I brought it up to her. She cracked up laughing. She was like, my dad's a trip. I was like, but I loved it as an official, basically telling her to shut the hell up and play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, Caitlin's unbelievably easy to work with, unbelievable player. I look for her to have a huge year this year.
So you ref the Fever's practices and the Pacers practices?
Yes, I've been with the Pacers for like 12 years. I started when Frank Vogel was there.
Okay.
Oh,
actually. So, about 12 years.
All right. Well, we got to figure out something right now. Let's just stop right here and figure it out. You have been doing AAU basketball around Indy for 20 years.
Long time.
I am sitting next to an AAU basketball legend from the Indianapolis area. He was on Greg Oden's AAU team. Or Greg Oden was on Mark Titus's AAU team.
It's a matter of perspective.
It was this team right here.
Oh, my God.
Do you remember Greg Oden's AAU team, and did you ever ref a game played in by this guy right here, Mark Titus?
You know what, Mark? You may not remember this.
Okay, here we go.
No. Hey, man, I'm serious, guys. Like, when you've been reffing as long as I have, and I've reffed as much AAU as I have, you really forget stuff. You do. I don't even remember, because sometimes people will say things like, do you remember you officiated me? I'm like, I wish I could say yeah, but I've reffed so many kids. You might remember this. Do you remember, okay, were you on there, were you the same year as Greg?
Yeah.
Okay. It was either going into you guys' junior year, it was when I first started.
Okay.
So I was pretty young as an official. Do you remember I don't even remember the name of the tournament. It was when you could still play on campuses at Bloomington.
Oh, yeah, right.
I never will forget this. It wasn't your game. I reffed your game. It was like the game after this. And if you guys ask me how I can remember this, I have no damn clue. I was reffing a team from Memphis playing a team from like North Carolina. And the team from Memphis was winning by like 40 damn points. Mm-hmm. And the team from North Carolina put like their guys that don't play as much, and I called a foul, and one of them bitched, and I teed him up. After the game, the kid's mother came down and said, I cost her son a scholarship.
Really?
Yeah. And why I can remember that, because it was right after I reffed you guys.
Oh, really?
Seriously. And if you ask me, I don't even remember stories like that until like somebody sparked something, and I'm like, oh, man, I remember that now. But, yeah, you guys had a loaded team.
We had a loaded team.
You guys were loaded.
We were loaded.
I remember I think it was the year after you graduated was when I worked when Eric went and played for Mean Streets with Derek
That's
Rose.
right. Yeah, the year after.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
they
too.
were good, too.
That was really fun as well. I had them like in Run and Slam and a couple of.
By the time we were seniors, we didn't play a lot of indie tournaments because it
you
wasn't
guys
worth,
were
it wasn't
out.
worth our time.
Yeah, you guys were loaded. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Did Jeff play for you guys too? I can't remember. Did Jeff?
Jeff, he was a couple years younger.
That's
so
right.
he was like 2 years younger.
Yeah.
But what a time, man, for you to. Indy had some ball players back then.
Indy's had a lot of good.
Oh
ball
my
players,
God!
Man. They had
Like how much do you like? Are you a fan? I imagine you're gonna say you're a big fan. But like, is it easy for you to create a divide? Like when you're reffing a game, say like back in the day, it's Greg Oden and Mike Conley versus an Eric Gordon.
It is, man. Like, and the thing about it is when you've done this as long as I have, and you've developed like a lot of positive relationships. I don't think it's hard. Like, I ref the game when I'm out there. It's hard for me to do AAU now without knowing some of the kids, like from high school or whatever. I'll give you a great example. Jalen Harrelson, the kid from Fishers, going to Notre Dame next year.
Right.
McDonald's All-American. So Latimer came down and played Addicts this year, and I had the game. They played it at Broad Ripple. And I have a great relationship with Jalen going back to probably, man, I don't know, 7th grade, 8th, I don't know, one of those years. And I called his 3rd and 4th foul on him in that game. And it was a close game. Actually, Addicts played great. And Latimer won. And after the game, his dad grabbed me and was like, great call, because he fouled the shit out of him. Jalen was like, Rob, I was like, you fouled him. What do you want me to not call the foul because I know you?
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah, you got to rep
though.
the game.
And he's going to be great. But, yeah. So, no, I don't really have a hard time separating it. I don't. I mean, when you've reffed as long as I have and so many kids, it's hard not to have some type of relationships with some of the kids you've officiated. So,
yeah. So you've reffed a long time, but the TikTok fame is relatively new, right? It's been a couple years now. Somebody just decided to mic you up one day.
Yeah. What happened was, the kid that he's like a nephew to me now, but his name's Cage McCorkle. He about 4 years ago, I think I'm right, guys. I was doing a high school game. I think it was like Shortridge and the school he'd attended. What is that? Greenwood Christian or something. It was an afternoon game.
I don't know. He's your nephew.
I had a college. I know, man. Had a college game. I didn't even know him then. Had a college game that night. So I reffed that game and I saw somebody with a camera. I remember, but I just figured he was taping the game for one of the schools. Mm-hmm. And I went and did my college game that night. And, it was a Saturday. It was Sunday morning. I can remember this. I always do the same thing. I get up in the morning, look at the scores, looking at my phone, watching watching the –
Same thing we all do.
Same thing we all do.
Yeah.
And I'm on my phone and I'm like, why the hell am I running back and forth to music? So I'm looking, I'm like, is this a joke? I thought somebody was pranking me, And he reached out to me about 15, 20 minutes later and said, hey, I just always liked the way you officiated. I just wanted to do something, different from an official standpoint. I hope you don't have a problem with it. And I was like, man, if it helps. He told me that he had his own media company. He was like 15 starting off. I was like, man, if it helps you, great.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like going anywhere. I was like, oh, cool. He made it's kind of different mixtape of a ref. But the cool thing was a lot of the guys that I've officiated over the years, from pros, high school guys I've reffed in college, all commented on it. And they were like, it was all positive, which I thought was really different because, nobody likes referees. Be real. No, very few guys like referees.
Yeah.
So he did another one, and it did well. I mean, obviously nothing like it is now. And then he said, hey, I know I can't mic you up during the season. Mind if I put a mic on you for an AAU game? My wife was like, I don't think that's a good idea. You talk too much. That's too much in the off season. You're frustrated, but he put one on and, he released some videos and they kind of went crazy, and that's how it kind of started. And then, how that's where we are now. It's just continued to grow. So we kind of take advantage of the AAU season when you can put a mic on me and get some content that we can release throughout the year. And that's kind of where we're at, man. I always said, though, I would never let it cheat the game. or cheapen the game because, to be honest, you guys can ask anybody that really knows me. I officiate the same and talk the same. Whether
I think it's actually helpful. I have to imagine like other officials could learn things from you. I wasn't a good player, but I used to play, and you probably ref some of my games.
Yeah, I mean,
I think having a guy like you to talk to would be way better than like a Ted Valentine who just turns his back to dudes when they try to just ask like, why did you make that call, and he's just like, I got no time for you.
I'm even a little more I know I'm more untraditional than a lot, because a lot of officials are that way. They're kind of anal. They don't want to talk. They're not going to. If you ask me respectfully, even during the season, I'm going to tell you why I called. Now, I'm not going to answer a question every time down court, but you know, we get a dead ball and you're like, hey, I'm going to tell you what you did.
Yeah.
And keep it moving. But so I'm a little more untraditional. Probably a lot of people don't like that, the more traditional people, but it is what it is. I got to do what works for me.
How'd you get into reffing? Like, why not coaching? Did you hoop growing up?
Yeah, I did. I hooped. Played NAIA ball.
Okay.
My son was playing, and he was a good player, and he started playing AAU, and as you guys know, he was like second, third grade. We were trying to go to some of his tournaments. We weren't playing crazy far, but like Ohio, Illinois, and, that kind of bends the budget, so I was like, man, I wouldn't mind, getting a second job just to stretch out and have some vacation money. Mm-hmm. And I answered this ad. It was a gym that used to be open out in Zionsville, like the Zionsville Boys and Girls Club. Mm-hmm. And he said, hey, we need officials on these days. And I answered, and the guy said, have you ever officiated? Of course I lied. I said, oh, yeah, I've done it a few times. I've never done this shit. So I was like, I played. I had the player mentality. I played. I know the game. I can, this going to be easy. Shit, I went out there and sucked. I was terrible the first 2 years. Mm-hmm. And but I started enjoying it, and it kept me close to the game, and I just started working on it. I got in the mirror, would work on my mechanics like they told me, which seems corny as hell, but then tried to officiate as much as I could for the time I had, and I started doing high school maybe my third year, probably was on varsity. I went up pretty fast. I was probably doing varsity within 4, so. Wow. Yeah, it was a journey. It's a journey just like anything else, but I love it, and I still love it to this day.
Well, now when you go out, like these kids, these 16, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, they know you as the TikTok ref. Do they come in with an expectation? Do they test you now?
Most of them don't. Yeah. But I had a few. I did a shoe circuit event yesterday. I'm not going to tell you guys what shoe circuit was on just because – I won't ever divulge that, but it was the second game of the day. Mm-hmm. Decent basketball, probably some few kids that'll play D2, D3. Make a long story short, kid goes to the basket, marginal contact. I didn't call it. Parent responded. He's standing at half court. I said, okay. I let it go, ran back down. He said something again the second time. Okay. Come back, he said something the third time. I was like, hey, what you probably really need to do is maybe work on your team's defense, your son's team's defense, instead of my lack of the foul that you wanted 3 possessions ago, because I'm not getting ready to listen to this each time down court. They don't pay me enough money for that in AU to listen to that. Yeah. So I run back to the other end of the court, and he screamed, F you, at the top of his lungs. I was like, okay. So they had security out there. I'm looking for him. And I said, he's got to go. He's got to go. We got kids in here. I don't say that. Mm-hmm. So he runs. He starts walking toward. This hasn't happened for years, guys, for real. I don't have problems. I really don't. I think I'm a good enough official, and I do have a decent respect level. But the guy starts walking towards me. He might be watching this now, so he'll probably say a whole bunch of BS on my next video. But anyway, he starts walking towards me, and he was like, why do I have to leave? Because you're a TikTok star? I said, no, you need to leave now because you're walking towards me, because if you don't, I'm going to whoop your ass. And I did say that, guys. And you know what? I told the security guards I said it, because there's a fine line. Like, I don't start anything with anybody, but when you start walking towards me, you guys have seen a whole lot of the clips around the country of officials being attacked by parents. And that's not going to happen. We got I only work AAU with 4 or 5 guys. Yeah. And we have our saying is this: we never start anything. We go out there and officiate our ass off. We work hard. we're the ones you'll never see us walking unless it's a walking, a possession where they're walking. We run, but we always say this: if somebody tries to attack us and you don't help me, I'm fighting you when it's over. We're already outnumbered. Yeah, we're already outnumbered. And I mean, I keep that 100% professional. I would never do anything to embarrass the game. But you guys have seen in AAU basketball, a lot of places don't have security, or they don't have enough security. Because, when you have 400 or 500 people in there, you got one security guard, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
Right.
People have asked me, what's the biggest difference today than 20 years ago, right, when you played, for instance? I think the kid, people say, well, the kids are way more disrespectful. I don't know if they're more disrespectful. I mean, you guys' generation played hard. Maybe you didn't talk as much, have as much to say to an official.
He's an asshole.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay, he probably was just he might cut you out.
But the crazy thing is, in my opinion, but I don't think players are that much different. Few of them are due to social media. We have a lot more.
What drives me crazy, and I want your thought on this. The 3-point celebration type.
Oh, I hate this, man. It's like
you
hit a three, run back.
Yeah. This is why we have him here. Gun celebration.
Oh, that's T.
That's automatic T.
No, any gun, I'm teeing.
Even if they don't have to pull the trigger.
I missed one. Listen,
so just if it comes out.
Let me throw some scenarios at you, Rob. You tell me if it's a T. All right.
Oh yeah, I like this. I
got you. You got a whistle? Oh, I got you.
Okay.
T or no T.
All right. He shot it.
That the gun? Let me see. If it's the gun.
Oh, he just got teed up.
Going here with it?
He's not even pointing at anybody.
Oh,
he's not pointing at anybody.
No, I probably won't. It depends. If you point down and you're not in somebody's face, I probably will warn you.
Okay, how about this? He's guarding me.
All right.
He's guarding me. Hit the 3 on him, but then I turn and I go.
Oh, that's a T.
That's a T? That's a T?
I'm doing it this way.
I'm teeing.
Come on.
I'm teeing your ass up.
Double T him.
Like, here's what we've been taught. The T, and I do follow the rules. Like, I use my own gauge on it, but they like anything with a gun today, you almost got to do it just because of all the BS going on in the world. Like a 3, if you're not like in somebody's face like that, I'll probably warn you. If you're like, hey man, just let's play.
Well, what if I take a charge and you call it a block, and then I'm laying there and I'm going like, God, and I shoot myself. And
that's a good one. I haven't seen that one yet. I probably would ignore that.
I just found out.
I'll probably be ignoring that one. I probably would wait.
I'm very frustrated.
That's a great. What about bow and arrow?
Yeah.
What if I go like this?
High school, college game, definitely you're whacked.
That's a T. Okay.
But AAU though, you can do bow and arrow.
These are important questions.
I try to stay consistent.
Grenade.
Oh, I'm whacking your ass too. Yeah.
We have him take the 5-second challenge. Remember when?
Oh yeah.
When we had the hand the ball. You got to count to 5. Get as close to 5 as you can.
Okay.
Do you give 5 or do you give 6?
Probably 5.5.
5.5.
Yep.
Okay.
What I like to do, I feel like if you're out there busting your ass on defense, then you deserve a 5-second call.
Right.
That's me.
All right.
All right. You want to do it?
Yeah. We're gonna give you a ball and a whistle.
All right.
No. We're gonna give Ebo the ball. Ebo's sitting beside you.
Ebo.
He's going to be inbounding the ball.
Wait,
okay.
you give Ebo the ball like you're a ref.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and
we're going to time it, and we're going to see how close to 5 seconds.
Oh, outstanding. All right, it's a tie game, 82-82 with 14 seconds left. All right. Ho! Go. Oh, wow.
Move!
He's deliberate.
Move!
Is he calling it? Oh, wow.
That felt right.
That felt pretty good. I think it's a little... Wow, 5.93. So you do give him a little extra. Give him a little
Might
extra.
have been a little slow.
Okay, all right.
We'll try it again.
Off season.
Oh, he's doing it. He is doing it again. All right.
This is the new guy. Go ahead.
All right, it's on you, Rob.
All right.
There we go.
That was 1.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, a little quicker. You better get it in. You better get it in.
That felt fast.
That felt about right.
Oh,
okay.
all right.
All right, we're good.
All right, we're good.
All right. Also,
Be right around, guys.
the timer might not be. The timer not.
I gotta be a better inbounder.
How emphatic is your charge and block?
Oh, it's emphatic.
Yeah,
I'm a little extra with it
you get
sometimes.
extra, yeah, I like that.
And we're supposed to stop. And I still use it. We're supposed to stop. Now it's supposed to be here and then report. You know, me, I'm still banging it. I don't know.
I still got to bang it, man.
And if they said it was safety because I think somebody in some state
got punched.
One, yeah. I don't know how the hell that happened, but yeah, I try to. I'm still a little bit extra with it.
I love it.
I love it. I like, man. You guys. I'm so blessed to be here with you guys.
We gotta go to a game that he refs.
I know. Yeah.
Love to have you guys. Let me know.
We gotta.
Are we supporting him or heckling him?
I don't know. Yeah, we're supporting him.
We'll see what the mood is. See what the mood is.
Yeah.
Either
we might heckle you. We might try to make it in one of your videos.
Fun,
if you need actors, just let us know. If you want us to like stage something where we're heckling you from the crowd, so you can toss us out of the game.
Love to have you guys.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, thank you for being
here. All right. Thank you, Rob.